promotion beckons, and a draw is all they need. Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if the chips fall the way the fans hope they will, we could be talking about a promotion story today. It is Liverpool, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, they've been so good, haven't they? Another decent performance today, and they'll get the point they need for promotion. Their style of play certainly needs to be seen at a higher level.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Andrew Robertson starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Mohamed Salah plays with Luis Diaz out wide. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Real chance. Just fractionally wide. Good strike. And the starting players for Real Madrid.
Well, I think they're going to let the opponents have the ball, invite them on, and then play on the counter-attack. That's okay, but they have to make sure they defend really well and keep their concentration.
And quick thinking defensively. Luis Diaz. Rudiger. Well, whatever way you slice it, Stuart, Mo Salah is a man you just can't take your eyes off.
Well, if he times his runs off the ball and isolates defenders in 1v1 situations, his pace will cause all sorts of problems today.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Darwin Núñez. And Diaz has it. Makes the move to the inside. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Rodrigo took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Alexis McAllister. Now options are plenty. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
And wife Eileen, who are celebrating the wedding anniversary.
Kylian Mbappe. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. This is looking threatening. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And a long way out, but into the keeper's gloves. Well, it wasn't what the keeper was trying to do, but it has gone straight out of play. Can he put them in front? Just can't get it past him. And it could be a chance for Liverpool to take the lead from a corner. Can he put it away? Half-hearted clearance. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Diaz. And he's gone into a... This could be a very special day. A draw is all they need to be crowned champions. And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what a last-day scenario we have. Will they clinch the title here and now? It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Liverpool.
Well, it's all set up for a great finale here. A draw and they will be champions. But how will they cope with the pressure? It all comes down to this last 90 minutes.
Effective challenge. Running with the ball confidently. Opportunity. And a good take under duress there. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
Oh, a challenge of the highest order. PSG looking dangerous. In position. Oh, it's gone in! And you know what that could mean? The difference between winning the title and not.
Well, nobody expected this. Have they now got the character to get back into this? I'd like to think so.
Can he create an angle? Oh, big opportunity! And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Konate. McAllister. No failure to keep the ball by PSG. Now options are plenty. Well, the supporters think it's on. Can they open things up? A fine reading of the situation. Grafenberg. Dembele. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. McAllister. Darwin Núñez. Trying to open them up. But how well he did to cut that one out. Encouraging move from Liverpool. And playing it through. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Alexis McAllister. Now looking dangerous here. Not in there to tidy up. He has teammates around him. Well, might be. Oh, he's done it! And we might just have witnessed the goal that secures the title.
Well, what a moment that could turn out to be. They've just got to defend well now.
Dembele. Nicely cut out. Alexis McAllister. Might lead to a chance. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Can he put it in? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Spot on with that tackle. And space on the wing for Liverpool. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. galore for PSG. Well, possibilities in the centre. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. That's a good-looking ball. High pressing and good high pressing. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, what on earth happened there? So a throw in here for Liverpool. And cutting it out. This looks more than decent. Pulls it back. And a goal on this dramatic last day. Margins. It might mean they don't win the title.
Well, that's an absolute shocker. They need to regroup now. The title could slip away here.
Nice looking move, this. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Well, they get the ball rolling again. Paris Saint-Germain with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Very quick thinking there. Federico Chiesa. Ferreira. Decent looking pass. Makes the move to the inside. It should be! Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Alexander-Arnold. The ball with Chiesa. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Grafenberg. It might be on for them. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Able to skip past his man. Is this the moment? There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round. Well, back underway. Liverpool still trailing, but the belief is certainly back. Feeding it through. Oh, he's done it! But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
High-level defending. Oh, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. A decisive punch by the keeper. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Fabian. Fabian. Vitor Ferreira. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Fabian. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Really vital interception here. Now, can they hit them on the counter? This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goal.
And now can he keep calm? Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through?
Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Out of play, PSG throw-in forthcoming. Vitor Ferreira deserves credit for winning the ball back. No space for PSG in the wide position. And defensive play to be applauded. Alexander-Arnold. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Grafenberg. Darwin Nunez. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Alexis McAllister. The ball with Chiesa. Very effective pass. And in with a real chance. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Vitor Ferreira. What to like about that pass? Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Virgil van Dijk. Well, here's the situation late in this game. As it stands, looking at the live table, they will be champions.
Well, Derek, they're in a great position, and they've done everything right up to this point. They just need to finish it off now.
PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. What can they... Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Hakimi. He could pick out a teammate. Cutting the ball back and thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. A very significant parry set. A glorious chance. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. And a goal on this dramatic last day. Margins. It might mean they don't win the title.
Well, that's an absolute shocker. They need to regroup now. The title could slip away here.
This could be the equaliser. Oh, he's done it! And we might just have witnessed the goal that secures the title.
Well, what a moment that could turn out to be. They've just got to defend well now.
Liverpool have given it away. And taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Dembele. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. This to see them take the lead once again. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
And the referee says that is the end of the story. Well, heartbreaking for players and fans alike. They were dreaming of... A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. Two very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is taking anything for granted on this huge occasion. It's Liverpool, and they take on Barcelona. It's coming up live next on EA TV. Well, the stage is truly set for what should be a terrific night of football here at Anfield. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And understandable that there's a bit of extra excitement in the air. After all, it is the first match of the new campaign. It is Liverpool facing Barcelona.
Yeah, cheers, Derek. Well, it was a great campaign for them last year, and no doubt confidence will be high. But it's a big step up today. I'm just curious to see how they'll cope in this division. And today might just be telling. Let's see how they do.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Luis Diaz out wide. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. And the Barcelona shape looks...
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
Individual brilliance. Cleared away comprehensively. Pedri. Intercepting it intelligently. And he's broken free. It's a perfect challenge. Mo Salah. Salah does thrive on veering in field. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Great effort to keep that one in play. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. De Jong, can he put them in front? Alexander-Arnold. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Could cross it in here. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Núñez. Lewandowski. Pounded away by the keeper. And just wide with the header. Well, being pressed here. Really good challenge. This could be troublesome. Opportunity here. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And Lewandowski's finish was excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
And defensive play to be applauded.
Jonathan Fish.
And Barcelona showing good width here. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Araujo. On to De Jong. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Patient build-up at the moment. Oh, that's a really good run. Chance to finish. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. They are the team in charge.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Teammates available. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Federico Chiesa. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Pedri. Delightful pass. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Oh, the threat is there. Real chance. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Grafenberg. McAllister. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Could be a chance to break here. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And the shot? Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. Oh, cut out straight away. Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Diaz. Back to Diaz. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. No more time left. First half is over here at Anfield. So much to like about Pedri as a player, and he's brought his skills to the pitch on this occasion. Wonderful to watch.
Well, he's been brilliant today.
So the second half is underway, and I must say it really was a spellbinding performance from Barcelona in the first 45. De Jong. Not a particularly strong challenge. Splendid defending. And effectively parried away by the keeper. An attack full of promise. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Darwin Nunez. Robertson. Trying his luck. What a block! Breaking at pace. Lewandowski. And is this the moment for Lewandowski? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Federico Chiesa. Darwin Nunez. Perfect tackle. Salah. And defensive play to be applauded. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. The save was a good one. Well, opting for the short corner. Good-looking move. Oh, a smart stop. And short it is. The cut back. Oh, fine stop. Now, how about the short corner? And played short. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Koundé. And making the move to the inside. Pedri. And terrific defending to stop them progressing. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Nicely cut out. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Pedri. Lewandowski now. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Teammates available. But really sticking to their task defensively. Lewandowski. Balde. Real chance. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Must be. Can they use it to their advantage? A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Koundé. Koundé. Determined defending. Out for a Liverpool throw. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And Barcelona being afforded too much space. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed.
To be replaced by number 2, Joe Gomez.
Andrew Robertson. Robertson. Barca regaining possession. 5 minutes left. Space here for Barcelona. And he read that brilliantly at the back. De Jong. He's in here. Keeper could be in trouble. Palmed away by the keeper. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Can they hit on the break? Well, it fizzled out. Advantage Barcelona. He continues his run. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And there goes the final whistle. Not what Liverpool fans anywhere wanted to see. It's a defeat for them. Growing excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed. Next on EA TV. And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, they have to put that opening day result behind them, because I think they're a much better side than that. They just need to play at a greater tempo today, and they've got a chance of winning this game.
And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor, a truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce.
Look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
Solanke. He's got to score! In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! And PSG pushing forward with options available. And clears his lines. Promising pass. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Dembele. Possession one. Romero. And he's in. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Oh, superb skill. Really good build-up, but no end product. And support available. Madison. Chance here. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Kulusevski. Ball retention so important. Oh, but they've lost it now. That's a lovely ball. Pedro Porro. Trying to open them up. He might be able to make it through. And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game.
Well, as you can see, this is a great pass from Dembele, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Solanke, chance to finish. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. James Madison. Good tackle.
Rappelons aux supporters visiteurs qu'ils devront attendre 15 minutes après le coup de sifflet final pour pouvoir commencer à quitter
The
le
tackle
stade.
completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And the goalkeeper not offering any scraps that time. Really clever pressing. Oh, great attacking play. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Solanke. And teammates around him. He's in behind. And really good goalkeeping.
Well, in 1v1 situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
Can they open things up? Terrific piece of anticipation. Perfect challenge. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Clear deflection and a corner now.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And defensive play to be applauded. Good work from PSG to win it back. Incisive pass. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. And really closing him down here. Bentancur. Breaking at pace. Defenders need to cover. What a vital intervention. Romero. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the backline all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat-trick now.
So into the second half, Spurs hold the advantage, but it's a long way from being done and dusted. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Could be threatening. Crossed into the penalty area. Oh, a smart stop. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. Well, they survived the attack. A decisive clearance it was. Given away by Tottenham. Spurs have lost the ball. Spurs finding space on the flank. Is it going to be Solanke? And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. Solanke. On to Madison. Son. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Could be dangerous. And running in behind. A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, underway once more. This is far from being in the bag. PSG making sure of that. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And an opportunity for Paris Saint-Germain from the corner to get right back into the match. Good work by the keeper. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. And the corner played over by Dembele. Smuggled away. Van de Ven. And now Guglielmo Vicario. James Madison. Dejan Kulusevski. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Nice looking pass. Solanke. That's a good ball. And he might be through here. Oh, it was there for him to take the chance. And teammates around him. And let's give credit to the defending. And he's made headway. was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
Played over. Not the base clearance. Still could be dangerous. Danger averted for now. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Hakimi. Oh, nice ball. Half-hearted clearance. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Might lead to a chance. Is it going to be Solanke? Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Dominic Solanke. Son. And the shot. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Solanke. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Solanke. He has teammates around him. Son! And a big moment. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are going to be difficult to stop now. That's a good-looking pass. They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. And the advantage is with PSG. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. And I think he'll be a bit cross with himself based on that free kick. Not the execution he was looking for. James Maddison. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And Son is in. In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, a pity that. It looked promising, but that's going to be claimed by the keeper. And just 5 minutes remaining. Dembele, chance for Dembele. Managed to get it out of there. Son. Oh, he's gone for goal. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. Possession ceded by Spurs. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, in with a chance! And just narrowly wide in the end. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Nice looking pass. keeper.
Well, here it is again, and you have to question what he's doing here. His manager certainly will, that's for sure.
Well, that is going to go down as an own goal by the keeper.
Well, here's the replay, and I'm not sure what he's doing here. His coach will be absolutely furious.
And the referee says that's going to do it for this contest. It is a Spurs success story. High-octane football, we can virtually guarantee it. Two quality sides ready for battle, knowing full well they must give their best. Hello everyone, it's an ideal day for football here in London at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner here. Here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It is Tottenham Hotspur and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside James Maddison in central midfield. And up front on his own is Dominic Solanke. Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to make it 1-0 right at the start of this contest.
Oh, what a chance to open the score in there. They have to do better than that.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Rodrigo plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. James Maddison. Plenty of support here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Luka Modric with the pass. Can they forge ahead? And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish this? There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Spurs unable to retain possession. Tchouaméni. Kylian Mbappe. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Son. Opportunity. Well, hit shot on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
Modric. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Well, a joy to watch. Just the challenge that was required. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Real chance. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. No foul, Spurs advantage. Very quick thinking there. Plenty of support here. Given away by Real Madrid and won the ball apparently. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle and the referee has got to book him, I think. And darting through. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Bellingham. Space for Real out wide. Will he find the net? Pedro Porro. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Aurelien Tchouameni. Jude Bellingham. Just cutting off the supply. Promising move from Tottenham. Spurs recovering possession well. Mbappe. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Son. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Chances on. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding. So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Madison. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And tremendous individual skill. He's in here. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Well, if you're going to challenge like that, it has to be spot on. What did the referee think of it? No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of Tottenham. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, you won't see too many better performances than this. He's been an absolute menace to these defenders today. And, of course, he's taken his goals really well.
So underway again, and Spurs know they have an uphill climb after the events of the first half. A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Brennan Johnson. Oh, could be an opportunity here. It should be. Handed away by the keeper. Mbappe. Spurs did well to win back possession. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Vinicius Junior. They have space here, Tottenham, in an attacking sense. Oh, surely. And it's got to be. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Vinicius Junior. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. And he stopped them in their tracks. And forcing the mistake. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Well, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. And Spurs come away with it. And into the last 30 minutes now. Good ball over the top. He's in behind. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance. And defensive play to be applauded. Nothing wrong with that, says the referee.
Please return to your vehicle. Your lights on.
Son. And Son! Must put it away. He had to score, and he does. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Decisive pass. Well, the referee might have to send him off. And that is a free-kick artist at work. What a goal it was.
Goal for Spurs, number 7, Son.
Madison. It's gone in, and well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Number 10, James Madison.
A real opening now. Will he? And a goal! They just keep believing. Who's to say they can't do it now?
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. And deciding to go short with this one. There it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Could be a chance to break here. That's a good-looking ball. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. 10 minutes to go. And great work to confuse the defender. Mbappe. Could be. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Mickey van de Ven. Feeding it through. And now can he keep calm? Well, that challenge will mean the referee has to act. What's she going to do? Disappointingly, straight into the wall. And he's fired over the corner and swept off the line. Garcia. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Throw in here for Spurs. Maddison. Could pull one back here. A good and fair challenge. Vinicius Junior. He's in here. Oh, mischievous attempt. So the final whistle has sounded, and not the result Tottenham fans were hoping for. The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Now it's almost here, and both teams know they had better be... Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Bayern Munich up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, what a stop that was. Superbly read and executed. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Joshua Kimmich plays with Leon Goretzka.
Hang on, Derek, it's a chance here.
And there we go. It is the ideal opening. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Solanke. What a brilliant pass. Son could do the punishing here. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. So underway again. And a 2-0 advantage here. That's a good pass. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Trying to open up the defence. And Harry Kane might do damage. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Kimmich. It's with Bentancur. And threading it through. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Michael Olise. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Chances on. And it's got to be. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Able to skip past his man. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
And that's an important intervention. Bentancur. Madison with it. Son. Decisive pass. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Olise. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, they get themselves level here. And the keeper more than equal to it. Kulusevski. Solanke. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, surely. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Michael Olise. A very effective challenge put in. Pedro Porro. It's with Bentancur. James Madison. Brennan Johnson. Decent looking pass. And he did what he had to do defensively. Just the challenge that was required. Musiala. Really good build-up, but no end product. Able to skip past his man. Great ball from Son. And the task is to remain focused. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Leroy Sané. Great vision from Leroy Sané. Can they create something? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Good forward back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Well, the ball is rolling again. This is not in the bag just yet, but can he take the chance? Well, opportunity to extend their advantage, squandered.
Well, what a chance that is. He should have scored there.
Jamal Musiala. Well, nothing tight about that decision. Offside all the way. Son. And support available. A disappointing end to the move. And he's broken free. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. James Maddison. Dominic Solanke on the ball. And in with a real chance. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. And possibilities here. The danger cleared. Well, they could have been in, but that's wonderful defending. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So back underway here into the second half. Maddison. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Might be a chance to break. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Might be a chance here. Great moment. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. Mental fortitude and technical excellence. Both qualities will be pivotal as this important occasion unfolds. We cannot wait to find out who will prevail. Excitement in the air. We're live next on EA TV. A warm welcome. Plenty of excitement in the air tonight here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Tottenham Hotspur against Paris Saint-Germain.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside James Maddison in central midfield. And up front on his own is Dominic Solanke. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. Mickey van de Ven. Straight forward for the keeper. James Maddison. Well, Son, unsurprisingly, has many admirers. Terrific footballer. And I wonder, Stuart, what you think we might expect to see from him in this game.
Well, he's the creative spark for this team. He can drift...
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Able to close down the shot. Good bit of defending. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Really clever pressing. Brennan Johnson. Solanke. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Can he find the right pass? Well, the fans want to see a shot. Can he take the chance? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Decent position. Well, it could be on for him here. And the keeper there to deal with it. Being pressed hard. Dominic Solanke. And now with Kulusevski. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Kulusevski. Opportunity it is. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. And over comes the corner. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Teammates available. James Maddison. Bentancur with it. Dominic Solanke. Strong but fair tackle. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. Solanke. PSG looking dangerous. Real chance. And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game.
Well, just look at this. Dembele shows so much skill to go beyond the defender. And the finish is brilliant from Dembele. He just knew what he wanted to do there. It's a good technical goal.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Opportunity. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. James Maddison. On to Solanke. Johnson. Excellent defending. Fine teamwork to win it back. And he's broken free. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Fabian. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Read it superbly to take back possession. And teammates around him. Pedro Porro. Madison with it. Bentancur. Nice looking move this. Son. And he stopped them in their tracks. Could be a chance to break here. So, chances on. Strong hand on that one. Half-time then, here in the English capital. And the second half has started here at the home of Spurs. Son. A very effective challenge put in. Dominic Solanke. And return to Son. Must take the lead here. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Vitor Ferreira. Dembele on the ball. And quick thinking defensively. Not giving him a moment's peace. Solanke. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Well, that one has promise. They're all doing their bit to keep them out. Minge. Could play it in. That's a good-looking pass. Well, it's one pass after another. Giving it a try. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Well, certainly Heung-min Son was very hard to contain in the first 45. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half, so he can show us his ability.
Dembele. Well, he's given us away. Hakimi. And here's Dembele. And space to cross it. Can he do it to take the lead? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. And so the action continues. Will there be a response from Tottenham now? There needs to be. Fabian. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Madison. Opportunity. Well, the attack peters out. And that means it's goalkeeper's ball. And he did well to cut it out. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Into the final 20 minutes. And fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. Dembele. Very quick thinking there. Johnson. Trying to open up the defence. Couldn't grab hold of it. And that is offside. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. Vitor Ferreira. Dembele. Good-looking sequence. And nothing comes of this attack. Solanke. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Oh, is he going to be punished here? And still they wait for the chance. Madison. This could square the game. And it has! Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. Underway once more, level at 3-3. Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension galore. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
Corner once more. Winning back possession. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, it fizzled out. Nuno Mendes. And here now come Tottenham. A goal at this late stage could settle the issue. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important. How about this? 4-3. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. The final whistle then. And that is that. Relegation staved off. A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. Two very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is taking anything for granted on this huge occasion. Complete coverage is on the way right here on EA TV. And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against top opportunity here, and fine goalkeeping. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Opportunity here, an early goal. It is the ideal opening. Well, PSG get the ball moving again. How will they respond? Dembele. Really good build-up, but no end product. Dejan Kulusevski. Johnson. Well read to ease the pressure. Kulusevski. Now options are plenty. To level the match. Huge block. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. He's been ruled offside. Heung-min Son. Well, PSG have it back now. James Maddison. Son seducing with his passing. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position. Only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Oh, great attacking play. Heung-min Son. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Let's see about the delivery. And taking it away. James Maddison. Hakimi. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Trying to open them up. And lining it up. Credit to them for winning back possession. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Dembele. Fabian. Ferreira. Moving the ball effectively. Minge. Here's Fabian. Oh, good-looking run. Fabian! Rifled against the post, but back in play. Well, they survived the attack.
Well, PSG won't come any closer than that. It really did look like being the equaliser. They were so unlucky there.
Oh, a superb save. Fabian. Plenty of support here. Just the clearance that was needed. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Dominic Solanke. Well, there to intercept. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, on the verge of the half-time interval, it's so far so good for Spurs. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. Dominic Solanke! Oh, a stellar piece of defending. And with that, the first half draws to a close. You certainly have got to give this... And the referee sounds the second half into action. Spurs with the lead here. Fabian. It's a neat move. Hakimi. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Fabian. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. Well, the fans want to see a shot. And the keeper more than equal to it. Bentancur. Dejan Kulusevski. Now counter-attacking possibilities. But nothing comes of it. It's a good-looking ball. And now waiting to pounce. Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, fine margins, but you need to be a bit more accurate than that. Fabian. Possession one. That's a lovely ball. Fabian. Now with Hakimi. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Hakimi. Heung-min Son. Given away by Tottenham. Can he find the right pass? And a fine reading of the situation. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. And never in any doubt from the keeper. Marquinhos. Ramos. It's a weighted pass. Able to close down the shot. PSG trailing and in need of inspiration from the corner. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think.
Well, there's no doubt about it. PSG have changed their philosophy here. They're going to defend in numbers, they're going to keep it tight, and then look to break out when they win back possession. But do they have the players to make it work? I'm not sure. Well, as the stats tell us, PSG have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and have created one or two good chances with it. If they can continue to play with this domination, it's only a matter of time before they draw level.
Played into the centre. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Son. Now with Solanke. And the alarm bells are ringing. Keeper could be in trouble. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Oh, managing to beat him. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. A routine save. Marquinhos. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? An attack full of promise. A genuine chance. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game, and this could be a dramatic finale. Time is against PSG, but they still have the ability to hit back. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. He fancies it. It's still alive. Fabian. On to Hakimi. This could square the game. And it has. Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. So underway again. And it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Spurs still on the attack with the minutes ticking away. Can they find a winner? Must take the lead here. And they do. And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And playing it back. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. PSG simply must be opportunistic with time not on their side. That's a good ball. And it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring 2 magnificent sides, fully prepared for this massive occasion and fully prepared to make this their big showcase. Well, it's an absolute privilege to be with you tonight from one of the great world football cities. I'm referring, of course, to London. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And a huge story unfolding. I say that because they are closing in potentially on promotion. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Barcelona.
Well, they just need a win here and they're up. And what an achievement that will be. They certainly deserve it. They've been excellent.
And a tidy tackle. This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Dejan Kulusevski plays alongside James Maddison in central midfield. And up front on his own is Dominic Solanke. Heung-min Son. Oh, they've got it scored! And as it stands, they're going to win promotion.
Well, just look at the joy out there. That could mean so much to this club.
Rafinha. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? Lewandowski. He might be through here. Oh, it's gone in! And as it stands, they're no longer in line for promotion.
Well, the manager will be demanding a response now. He knows it's vital that they get the job done today.
Solanke. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Real chance. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Pedri. And a fine tackle. Solanke. kick off again. 2-1 the current state of affairs. Dominic Solanke. Son. And still danger here. And problem solved for now. Dani Olmo. And danger averted. Well read. Dejan Kulusevski. Johnson. Really good build-up, but no end product. He's given us away. Takes the shot. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And he's fired over the corner. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Frankie de Jong. It might be on for them. They put it in. And a goal! A big one on this last day. It could mean they miss out on promotion.
Well, they're in trouble now. And how does the coach react to that? He'll need to get it right.
Madison. Well, it could be on for him here. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, threat averted.
Well, Spurs can't believe they're not leading here. But what a save that was. He's just kept his team on level terms here.
Well, now they've got to concentrate on keeping the door locked. Just the challenge that was required. Promising possession, this. De Jong. Can he put them in front? And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. And the throw into Spurs. James Madison. Opportunity to take the lead. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Rafinha. And Spurs doing well to win it back. The fans are shouting, shoot. Will he finish? Oh, a goal! And a huge moment. It could be the goal that wins them promotion.
Well, just look at those celebrations down there. That could be a huge moment in this club's history.
The free-kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Determined defending. Dominic Solanke. Son. That's a good pass. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Pedri. Now with De Jong. And in with a real chance. Splendid defending. Dominic Solanke. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And now waiting to pounce. A cheeky chip. Oh, it's gone in! Just what they wanted. Prepare for promotion.
Well, surely they can't let this slip. It must be theirs now.
Koundé. Throw in here for Barcelona. Jules Koundé on the ball. And the defensive intervention there. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. That's a good-looking pass. Son. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Nice weight on the pass. And a stinging shot, but off target.
Well, as you said, off target when really that should be hitting the back of the net. That's a golden opportunity.
Well-timed tackle. Son. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Rafinha. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Dani Olmo. And it's a quality pass. Not at all problematic for the goalkeeper. Out of play then. Barcelona throw coming up. Koundé. Well, Tottenham have possession again. Solanke. Now Son. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. And a timely intervention. Well, he's certainly not alone. Rather congested in the middle of the park. Might work out. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. He needs to clear it. They've regained possession. Well, the keeper wasn't where he wanted to be, and that goes down as a bit of a let-off. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. And giving them too much space on the flank. And that brings the attack to an end. Son. Ronald Araujo. Pedri. Araujo. Regained possession. Teammates available. Bentancur. On to Madison. Must score! And the ball is loose. Able to get his body in the way. Now the counter-attack looks on. De Jong. And a good tackle. Cuts it back. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And passing it through. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. What's the keeper doing here? And quite simply wide of the target. An encouraging move from Barca. Chance to get themselves back into it. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. Well, the action continues, and you sense the momentum may well be with Barca here. Determined defending. De Jong. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. Thwarted by the post. And after all that, the keeper clutches it with glee.
Well, no wonder he's relieved. That was so close, inches away from a very good goal.
Rafinha. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, approaching full time in this one, it's been fiercely contested and Spurs with the advantage. Can they preserve the win? Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. He's broken free. Oh, stellar defensive work to get that. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Oh, this looks useful. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Who can he pick out? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Just can't get it past him. Could pull one back here. Which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround. Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Well, not every keeper would have the courage to try that. Time against Barcelona, but you can't count them out. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. And that is going to do it. No more ifs, buts and maybes. They've only... A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. 2 very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is taking anything for granted on this huge occasion. It's Tottenham Hotspur. They face Liverpool, and it's coming up live on EA TV next. Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And there could be a lot of celebrating going on after this. I say that because they have it in their power to clinch the title. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Liverpool.
Well, what a season it's been, Derek. Promotion already in the bag, and you have to say it's looked so comfortable. 3 points here today, and the title is theirs.
And Liverpool have the ball again. And Spurs will go with this starting 11. James Maddison starts with Rodrigo. Oh, could finish! And just wide of the post with a header. Well, taken away, he won the ball. Heung-min Son. Dominic Solanke on the ball. This is Salah. So Bosley. Oh, good vision. He just needs to keep a cool head. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Marvellous defending. Can he find the right pass? Well, focusing on Heung-min Son, and no surprise given his all-around attacking game. What do you expect to see from him today, Stuart?
Oh, Derek, big chance here.
Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions!
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through?
Promising pass. Something like that will help the cause. Salah. And Diaz has it. Will it be? Oh, a goal! And that could seriously affect the title push.
Well, they have to settle down here. They're rattled. That really is a shock to the system.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Gakpo. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. We're being pressed here. James Maddison. Maddison. And here's Solanke. Determined defending. Trying to open up the defence. Looking for the right angle. A strong hand on the ball. Bentancur. James Maddison. Now options are plenty. Well, nothing comes of this attack. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Grafenberg. So Bosley. And on to Alexander-Arnold. And Liverpool might be able to cash in, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. What a magnificent pass. It's a perfect challenge. So Bosley. Salah. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Pedro Porro. Son. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Diaz. Might work out. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position. Only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
No, high-quality defending. Dejan Kulusevski. And he has options available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. This could be troublesome. Well, I must say it did look so promising, but the flag is raised. Offside the verdict, Stuart.
Well, he's just too eager there. It's the right run, but he's made it too early.
James Maddison. It's with Bentancur. Well, he's given us away. And playing it through. Son could do the punishing here. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it could be on for him here. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in the... So back underway, with Tottenham looking to find an effective route back into this match. Now the attack fizzled out. Alexander-Arnold. It's there for him. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Dominic Solanke. And return to Son. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, great attacking play. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. So Bosloy. A Liverpool free kick coming up. Well, we know they can pass the ball better than this. James Maddison. Son. Options in the centre. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. Spurs recovering possession well. Son. And defensive play to be applauded. Ryan Gravenberch. Luis Diaz. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. James Maddison. Solanke. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Virgil van Dijk. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Andrew Robertson. So Bosloy. Well, high marks for that pass. And a very good challenge. Solanke. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Mo Salah. Diaz. Great opportunity. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Can he find the right pass? And Salah! And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. So back underway, and Liverpool really galloping to victory now. Brennan Johnson. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. This might be ideal for the counter. He's just got to continue his run. Thwarted by the post. No defensive resilience there. Taken away from Son. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, if they are to turn this around and win the title...
Hang on, Derek, it's a chance here.
And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Gakpo. Now, Son. Oh, that's splendid play. Is this the moment? And foiled by Van Dijk. There's a corner played into the box. Moves it away. Could be a chance to break here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. They know they've got to convert this. And he slots it home with confidence. Well, how about this? 4-3. Dejan Kulusevski. And we will have just one additional minute. Solanke. This could square the game. There it is! And they are right back in this now.
Well, they certainly needed that. Can they now go and win it?
Well, another equaliser. Full time then, and you have to conclude a golden opportunity wasted. They need... This could be a very special day. A draw is all they need to be crowned champions. Well, this wonderful city offers the visitors so much, including football. Barcelona, of course. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And there could be a lot of celebrating going on after this. I say that because they have it in their power to clinch the title. It's Barcelona up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, Derek, I've loved watching them play this season. Their football has been so expansive. Another good display today, and they will be crowned champions.
Could be. And a goal! And it could be the one that puts a seal on the title.
Well, that should be it, Derek. Surely they can't let it slip from here.
Pedri. And it's with Inigo Martinez. Pedri. Promising move from Barcelona. And defensive play to be applauded. James Maddison. Johnson. Jules Koundé on the ball. And a fine tackle. Son. And Son! Can he finish? Marvellous anticipation.
Se ha encontrado una chaqueta negra con rayas blancas.
Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick.
Objetos perdidos.
Maddison. Given away by Tottenham. Lewandowski. Crossing opportunity. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Spurs get the advantage from the referee. Well, she wanted to let the play flow, but in the end decided that that wasn't possible. Pedro Porro. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Lewandowski. And that's going to result in a goal kick. Kulusevski. Bentancur. Lewandowski. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Son. And back with Maddison. Here's Rafinha. Balde. Lewandowski. Moving the ball effectively. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, can Barcelona demonstrate their corner kick-taking prowess? And the cross into the middle. Oh, a smart stop. Pedri.
Well, Barcelona have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and up to a point they've looked threatening, but they need to be more clinical if they are to get this equaliser.
It's really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. He thwarted the attack illegally, and perhaps a card is forthcoming. It's still alive, and holding on to it at the second time of asking. James Maddison. Solanke. Can he make it count? Magnificent defending. Given away by Barca. Oh, big opportunity. The save was a good one. Barca know it's a sector of the pitch devoid of defenders. And a chance to level it. Oh, goalkeeping heroics.
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
Playing it in. Promising possession, this. He might be able to carve something out. Is this the moment? Oh, a goal it is! But no need to panic just yet.
Well, that certainly makes it interesting. You can feel the anxiety out there.
Pedri. Quick thinking defensively. Now the counter-attack looks on. Son. Still trying to get the shot off. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. It looks promising. Lewandowski. And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.